Americans that don't like Texas, why? Texas likes itself enough for all of us. All my exes. I'm from Alaska, and everyone from Texas swears TX is the biggest state, and because of that, I'm out. Texas is the guy who stares at himself in the mirror during sex. You can work up to 15 hours without having a legally required break. Because being from Texas is not a personality trait. The cities are not walkable. They are giant highways and 4-lane streets. Texans are Texans first, Americans second. Their pride over their state can be annoying at times. But the worst thing, at some hotels in Texas, the waffle maker machine is in the shape of Texas. I moved to Texas from Connecticut. 2 years in, a parent involved in Boy Scouts asked where I was from. When I told him, he just looked at me and said, "You know what we do to Yankees here, don't it, Shaw?" Spit in the ground and walked away. About 10 years later, now married to a native Texan, I was waiting for her to get done speaking at a conference in Dallas and a state trooper started chatting with me. He eventually asked me where I was from. I told him where I lived just outside of Dallas, and he said, "Not with that accent." Asked me again. Told him originally from Connecticut. He told me to go back. "I'm not wanted here," and walked away. I hate Texas and can't wait to get out of here. You ever drive across the state before? That's why. My in-laws live there. As far as a geographical location, it's whatever. As far as the people in each state that are like, "I'm a Texan before I'm an American," I feel like Texas is big enough that we could just leave it to defend itself. Because they keep electing Ted Cruz and Greg Abbott. Because I'm a musician and, according to Alabama, if you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. I'm anti-fiddle and against the whole big fiddle movement. As a Texan, the GOP has had control of the government for over 30 years and yet somehow managed to blame the Democrats for all of the problems in Texas. And it works on a lot of idiot voters. I live in Washington State and went to a liberal arts university. We had a surprising number of what I can only describe as Texan refugees. Queer people who fled for their lives. As a Texan that has moved to Louisiana that plans to move back to Texas, the whole of the South sucks. Legislation is decades behind and they're fighting tooth and nail to go even further back. I live in Texas. I have never met a place that's so vehemently Christian and yet so hateful. Car culture is so dominant. It is often actively anti-pedestrian. When I visit my parents in a suburb of Houston, I can't walk from their house to the shopping center without walking either on the grass or in the gutter. There are no sidewalks. Also, no public transportation. They boast about freedom constantly, yet they've got some of the least freedom in the entire country.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.